Maybe. Okay, guys, thank you so much and welcome to the new ambassador training tonight. I'm Sarah Taylor and I'm going to be your host tonight. And you guys, I'm going to do my best to keep this short and sweet and to the point because the whole point of this training is to help you guys simplify. We always want you guys to work on keeping everything simple, pointing your time towards the things that are going to give you the best bang for your buck, and just to help you guys get started on the right foot. If you guys are here and you're not a brand new ambassador, this is going to be a great refresher course for you guys as well, just to help you guys really focus on what's important and to help you guys have so much success. I'm going to tell you guys just a brief little bit about me so you guys know my story and where I'm coming from. I apologize. I always feel like I need to qualify why I'm sitting in front of a rack of clothes. But we're going through a house rebuild right now from Hurricane Harvey. So that's why I have such a weird background right now in my office in our game room. But I've been with Plexus for about 4 years now. I reached the top of the company in 20 months. And basically, everything was fueled by passion for these products. And I think that it kind of starts and stops with that. We definitely have to be a product of the product, and we have to have a huge passion for these products and understand that they are life-changing. So literally all we're doing is, you don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to be a perfect person to sell these, perfect mold of a person that you see at the top of this company. There's over 160 diamonds in this company, which is the top of our company, and I promise you there's people in all shapes and sizes, all backgrounds, everything, all economic statuses and everything like that, and there's absolutely a place for every single one of you guys there. And that's kind of what I love about the Plexus compensation plan, is that Plexus Corporate has been able to successfully marry a wonderful compensation plan, a very fair one in my opinion, paying everybody from the bottom to the top in a very fair manner. And they've been able to marry that with very unique and successful products. So we have a very unique opportunity and a very unique offering. The goal of this call tonight, like I said, is just to help you guys simplify, help you guys focus on the things that are important, help you guys have success on the products first and foremost, and then if you're open and interested in it, to help you guys get started successfully on our business as well. I'm going to go ahead and share my screens because I've got a PowerPoint that I want to run over with you guys tonight to kind of help share. Hold on. Let me get it started. There we go. So first of all, this is the, welcome to Team Taylor. If you're on this call, chances are you're on my team. If you're not on my team, then somehow you got on our team page. So welcome to Team Taylor. We are so excited to have each and every one of you guys here. What I'm going to go over tonight, is just a little bit of welcome, a little bit about the One Plexus core of beliefs, which is basically we are a non-competitive company. We are not a company that is into having, competitive salespeople or anything like that. We truly work as one team, One Plexus, one team, and that's one of the biggest things I love about this company. I'm going to go over the products and also just kind of how to get started on with the company as well. Some cool and interesting things about Plexus. I don't know if everybody on this call realizes, but we actually began as a breast health company. Our first product was the breast check kit. And so we've started as a company very focused on women's health. Over the course of time, we've obviously expanded our market, and we've really started to begin focusing on the microbiome, gut health, and the root cause of all the things that cause things like breast health issues and those sorts of things. We kind of started there and have slowly evolved into a more of a microbiome, gut health, total wellness style company. So we're based out of Scottsdale, Arizona, and our distribution center is there, all of our businesses are there, everything is there. And I'm very, very happy to say that we are also a debt-free company. So for us, that's a really big thing. When you're in the business of network marketing, it's very, very important that the company that you're receiving your paychecks from is in good financial standing, and they're making their financial decisions based on the good of the ambassadors and the good of the company. So it's very, very good. Many network marketing companies fail within the first 10 years, and we are doing amazing. We are at that 10-year mark, and we are debt-free. So we're in a great place to take off. We are a private company with no plans to ever go public, which is also a good thing. And all of our products are made right here in the United States. We're continuously also at the top of the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies, which is also very good for network marketing companies. So, whoops, hang on. Let me go back. I wonder if I can, there we go. So some helpful acronyms. You're probably on Team Taylor team page, or at least some of the team pages, and I'm sure that you see all the time people posting little abbreviations for everything, and I don't want you guys to be lost. So the first one is AQ or SO. The reason that the subscription order can also be called AQ is that it used to be called the auto qualification order. So those two are kind of interchangeable, especially with those of us that have been around a couple years within Plexus. CQ means commission qualified. It means that somebody has over 100 PV in sales. PV is our personal volume. So it's basically our sales, both our purchases, our customer sales, everything like that. Back office is our virtual office, and welcome pack WP, organizational volume, is self-explanatory. It's basically your team volume, team sales. So one of the biggest things that I always love to talk about and to help you guys understand is that, you know, we want you to have first and foremost success on the products itself. So one of the biggest things that we can always do is to make sure that we're drinking our water. All of our products are water-based, and they're activated by water. They're plant-based products, but our metabolism and our internal processes within our body are all dependent on water intake. So it's a very, very big deal that we are drinking our water. And as you can see on that little chart, basically it's half your weight in ounces of water per day. So a 100-pound person would drink 50 ounces of water, and so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind as you're both working on your path to success within Plexus, but also as you're coaching your customers and your ambassadors. A lot of people think that they're getting enough water, but they're actually not. The second biggest thing with this is consistency is key. I kind of like to equate this to birth control. We all know that birth control is not as effective if we don't take it every single day, the oral contraceptives. That's probably the easiest thing that a lot of us can relate to. But if you don't take it every single day, it's not going to work as well. Same thing with the Plexus products. Everything builds on itself. The products work every single day to regulate your blood sugar, work on your gut health, and everything along those lines. And with that, it needs to have that consistent, we need to consistently feed it with the probiotics. We need to consistently feed it with, the blood sugar, the chromium and everything to regulate your blood sugar on a consistent basis, because it takes a lot longer to reset if we have a large break in our products. So every single day, consistency is key. If you miss any bit of your products during the day, take them when you remember. It's better to take them at the wrong time than to not take them at all. So working with the products and not against them. What does this mean? I always like to kind of equate this to, put your dukes up. Are you fighting with the products, or are you fighting against the products? And a big thing to remember with that is we want to limit our sugar intake. Our body is working so hard on our gut health, and the bad candida and fungus and everything that's in our gut is feeds on sugar and carbs and anything that converts to sugar in your system. So we don't want to feed that bad gut bacteria. We want to work with it. So we want to limit our sugar intake. We want to eat as clean as possible. So limit processed foods and that sort of thing, and just eat a balanced meal. This Plexus is not a diet. We're not a meal replacement company or anything like that. We encourage you to eat. We encourage you to feed your metabolism, but we also want you to feed it the right foods too. So pay attention to your body and what you're craving. We also always say commit to 90 days or more. Do not make a decision on whether or not you think Plexus is working without 90 days of consistent use. You guys, I will tell my before and afters are about to come up in this presentation, but I will tell you my own story. That first 30 days, you guys, actually probably the first 45 days, I steadily gained weight before I lost weight. And so for me, that was a really, really, really big deal. I don't know where those arrows just came from because I'm not touching anything, but the random arrows, don't pay attention to them. But you know, I steadily gained weight for the first 45 days of, you know, taking Plexus. And I was receiving so much mental health help that I actually stuck it through. But you guys, once I hit that kind of plateau, I was going through die-off and detox, which we'll talk about. But once I hit that end of my die-off and detox period, I started to steadily lose the weight. So I ended up losing all the weight that I had gained and 17 pounds. So I'm 17 pounds down from where I started, which was an ideal weight for me. So I always like to share that story with you. I've seen it a million times I have about 11,000 people on my team. So I've seen it over and over again. It is so common to gain weight during your die-off and your detox period, and that can be done due to a lot of different reasons. Number one is your muscles hydrating. A lot of times when your body starts to hydrate, hold on, can you guys make sure that you guys are muted? I'm hearing some background noise. Cora Ritchie, I think yours is unmuted for some reason. If you can mute it. In any case, so a lot of times when your muscles start to get rehydrated, when you're starting to take in all this excess water, your muscles kind of suck that in and hold on to that water. And so you can see that number on the scale go up a little bit. And that's okay. That's normal. And that's a big part of just getting rehydrated. So I want you guys to commit to staying away from the scale, take your measurements and take pictures, but stay off the scale during those first 90 days because it's not a good indicator of where you're at. Not only that, when you're going through die-off, your gut health and your bowels can be affected a little bit too. And so that can also impact that weight on the scale. So understanding that detox and die-off process is a big deal. And then just get moving. If you've got more energy, move around, go take a walk. You know, this isn't an exercise program or anything like that, but you guys, any sort of healthy eating and exercising and that sort of thing is always going to help your overall health and well-being. Hey, Cora, can you mute yourself on your computer for me real quick? I'm not able to do it on the screen share. So also so help with that consistency is also with your subscription order. So what the subscription order does is it helps to give you your products every single month at the time that you need it. So what we always do is we set our subscription order up, which is our auto ship order that's going to come every single month, and we set it up about 4 or 5 days before we're actually going to need
you want me to take
hold on one second. There we go. I'm trying to mute her. There we go. So we always set our subscription orders up about 4 or 5 days. Sorry about that, guys. 4 or 5 days before we're going to need the order to come in. And the reason is, I mean, we're coming up against Christmas. You guys know how that time of year can be. But there can be postal delays, and there can be any sort of thing that comes up that can cause your order to get delayed. So we want it to come in a little bit early so that we never have that lag time in our orders. And also, I'm not the best at remembering to place orders every single month. and this kind of just handles it for me. We're committing to 90 days anyway, so setting that order up is a big deal. Always use it as an unconditional order, which just means it's going to ship no matter what. Conditional just means that it's only going to ship if you don't already have 100 PV. So if you're one that loves to go in and manually order yourself, if you want to change your products up each and every month and that sort of thing, set it as conditional and set what you know. Say you're going to always be ordering the triplex, set that up at the last date that you could possibly need it, you know, the last possible date that you want it to ship, so that you don't have any lag time in your products. And if you want to place an order before then with, you know, say the E's or the P96 or the X Factor vitamins or what have you, you can set that up, and that order will not ship because it's set as conditional. It's conditional on the fact that you already have that 100 PV order in there, so it's not going to generate an order, if that makes sense. So definitely want to set that up as your consistency is very, very, very key to your success. Let's go. Uh-oh. Hang on. There we go. So the keys to success, just to reiterate, 90-day commitment, consistency is key. Definitely educate everybody, yourselves included, on detox and die-off. A good thing to look up, and you guys might want to write this down, research Candida die-off, C-A-N-D-I-D-A, Candida die-off. That's what we're trying to fight off with the ProBio 5 and the BioCleanse. Also, look up the Herxheimer effect, which is the clinical name for die-off and Candida die-off, that whole detox process that we're talking about and going through. Those are actually my own personal results. And after, you know, I told you guys I gained a little bit of weight over those first 45 days. I think I gained about 1 pound a week. And so then I was able to lose it all and go back down within that first 3 months. So definitely consistency is key. Our product basics. Understanding our products, you guys, is loving our products. The more and more I research about our products, the more and more I fall in love with them. Our products are clinically proven. They're non-GMO, which is a really big deal for me. They're gluten-free. I know we have a lot of celiac sufferers that are on our teams. There's no artificial sweeteners, which for me, this is a huge, huge deal. I do not want to be taking in any of those artificial sweeteners. Lots of them are known carcinogens. There's no artificial colors or dyes or preservatives, and no artificial caffeine, and almost everything except for our Ease capsules, everything are vegetarian or vegan. So what I love the most, you can see our the clinical trials that, you know, took place, and you can also look those up, but you can see the results of those. But what I love, you guys, is the whole mission behind our products. The fact that we're getting to the root cause of the reasons why people have trouble losing weight, why they're having health issues, why you're dealing with all of these chronic diseases and that sort of thing, and why we're just feeling bad and why we're choosing the wrong foods. So these products that Plexus has come up with have really, really targeted your microbiome, which is something that I encourage you guys all to really, really study and get familiar with, because this gut health products and these microbiome products are the forefront of where the healthcare in this country is going. I firmly believe that. And if you look at the root of disease, the root of disease is all stems from a gut imbalance in your gut. And the way that we eat nowadays, it really, really contributes to that. The medicines we take, the sugars we take, the chemicals that are just in our environment, it all contributes to that. And so I love the fact that Plexus is even moving towards a more kid-centric line of products as well, because our children are going to have such a better shot at a long and healthy lifestyle if they are not dealing with these chronic issues and this gut imbalance from childhood. So I absolutely love the mission of our product, and it's why you see so many different amazing testimonies coming out of our company as well. So product research is something that I encourage every single one of you guys to do. And when I got started, what I did is, you're not going to want to sit down probably and do this, you know, all day, every day or anything like that. But right before bed, what I did every single night when I was first getting started, I would watch a YouTube video. There's lots and lots of great YouTube videos about our products, different product lines. So I would just pick one product a night and kind of look up a couple of the ingredients and then go and watch a video on it. Dr. Harris is actually the creator of our Ease product line. It used to be called Fast Relief. So if you look up a YouTube video called Dr. Harris Fast Relief, you guys might want to write that down. It's a great video to help you understand the magnitude of what our nerve health and our Ease product line can do. Lori Harrison is like the gut health queen. I love all of her videos as well. All My Darling, Jill Warness, Jennifer Pickett, all of them are master nutritionists. Rachel Neagle and Donnelly Neese also come from a medical background. So definitely check them out on YouTube as well. We have a ton of great information in the Facebook files on Team Taylor as well. But like I said, you guys might want to take a screenshot of this page. Excuse me for 1 second. You guys might want to take a screenshot of this page to remember those names, but then to also just remember exactly what to research on your own as well. So from a resources perspective, in our back office, there is a little section that I want you guys to check out, and it's the training section. It has your Rank Up Roadmap in it. It has your shareables in it. It has some great resources for you guys straight from our corporate office. Your Success Kit, which normally comes out when you sign up and has not been coming out lately because they're reformulating it, is and they have it available in digital form right now. It's also a great getting started guide as well. On Team Taylor, if you click at the top of the page, there's a files section, and it has a ton of different files, everything from sending out instructions to customers. All you have to do is copy and paste and edit it to make it your own, sending instructions to new ambassadors. It has a great file on how to host your own launch party, everything like that. So definitely get onto the files section on our Facebook page and Team Taylor and check that out. It's a plethora. It's got tons and tons and tons of resources for you guys as well. Pretty much anything, any questions that have been asked have probably been asked before, or that you have in your head have probably been asked before. So definitely use that search bar in there as well. Now, from a business perspective and from a leadership perspective, some people that you might want to follow on YouTube are listed out there right now as well. Myself, I have my YouTube channel up as well, so you guys definitely check that out. I've got tons and tons of training up there, but definitely take a screenshot of this so that you guys can follow those people on YouTube as well. I wanted to show you guys this screen as well, because this is our shareables, and these shareables right here they have some excellent resources that you guys can send that are professional resources to be able to send to your ambassadors and to your potential ambassadors, potential customers, product information sheets, just, you know, because a lot of times people say, well, can you send me just a little bit more information on the Vital Biome? Or, you know, you've already talked to them, but they just want to look over something. They want to have something tangible in their hand. You guys, this is where you go. This is in your back office, and you can send it directly to them. You can download it, use it as a tool for you to research and for you to understand everything as well. But it's just a really, really great resource for you guys to use as well. This is the shareables section of our back office. Okay, so a lot of times too, I know there can be some confusion on the different ways to buy and how to explain this to prospective customers and ambassadors, and then just how to understand it yourself. You know, why did you sign up to be an ambassador? Is it really the best deal? And all of that. So the way I like to explain it is retail is the most expensive way to purchase a product. It's a one-time order, but it's kind of like going to a sale and asking them if you can pay full price. Nobody does that, right? Each of these different ways has a 60-day money-back guarantee. So preferred customer, if you want to maintain that customer status, is a really good option. You get an auto ship once a month, so it goes back to that consistency, but you have full control over your account. You can cancel at any time. There's no fees. There's nothing like that. You have the 60-day money-back guarantee, and it gets to you once a month, every single month. It's kind of our middle of the line price price option for everybody. The ambassador program, kind of, I always like to explain it as a Costco wholesale membership. You pay the $34.95 to sign up to have wholesale pricing for the whole year. It is the cheapest way to buy. However, that $34.95 makes it so only those ordering over $100 per month doesn't make sense, because if they're just going to order ProBio 5 or something like that, the cost savings is not enough for them to join as an ambassador. They're going to want to be joining as a preferred customer unless they're looking to build a business. But if they're just looking to sign up for the discount, that $34.95 yearly fee makes it so it's not quite as good of a deal if they're not ordering over 100 PV per month. I hope that makes sense. But the ambassador program, just like the preferred customer program, is an opt-out at any time. You can cancel at any time. There's no gotchas or anything like that. It's basically just like a discount wholesale membership. So the compensation plan, I know that a lot of you guys, this is something that, okay, I want to understand. This is confusing, and I promise you it's a very straightforward compensation plan. Basically, we get paid for everything we do. They have really set it up in a good manner, and there's a great video. I want you guys to write this down. There's a great video that explains it all on the corporate YouTube channel, on Plexus Worldwide's YouTube channel. So just look up Plexus Compensation Plan, and you'll see one posted by Plexus Worldwide, and there's a great breakdown, very, very short video that explains everything you need to know about the compensation plan. I'll go over it really quickly here right now, but basically on our own sales and our customers ordering directly from us, if we have 499 or under, we're getting 15% commission on that. If we go over 500, we're getting 25% commission on that. And that's, retroactive. So if I sell 500 PV on the dot, I'm getting 25% of that 500 PV. So that preferred customer bonuses. So anytime you have a preferred customer order from you, each product that they order every single month going forward gives you a cash bonus. For instance, if they order the triplex, it's a $20 cash bonus. So they'll order that their first month, and then when it auto orders again the second month, you get the same thing, $20, $20, in addition to those PV bonuses for, the PV right here, the customer commissions for the 15% or 25%. So those preferred customer bonuses are on top of everything else. We also get business building bonuses for anybody that signs underneath us in our first 4 levels if they purchase a welcome pack. So if they purchase the $100 welcome pack, we get a $25 bonus. If they purchase a $200 welcome pack, we get a $50 bonus. So it's a really, really great way of making some money, and those paychecks come every single Friday too. So I'll go over the ranks in a couple seconds too, but the rank bonuses that you can get, you can see down there at the bottom all the different levels of income. Ambassadors make $300 annually a year on average, all the way up to Diamond Ambassador, which makes over $400,000 annually on average. So anytime that you rank up to one of those ranks, you get a nice little bonus as well. We also get paid out on our points, and that's probably where I'll stop talking about all the different little bits, but the points are a great way to make some income as well. The points kind of work like stocks. So anytime that you have an ambassador in your organization that you've signed up, or that somebody that you have signed up has signed up, anytime that they have 100 PV in sales or purchases, you're going to get points for them, and those points pay out in a bonus at the end on the 15th of every month. So definitely talk to your ambassadors about that. That's where that residual income comes in, and that's where that really big just lifetime style money comes in, is when you start to grow a large team under you and you're getting lots of points payouts. So once you hit, you can see that the senior ambassador makes about $1,700 a year. Silver ambassador makes almost $4,000 a year. And silver ambassador just means that you have 3 ambassadors that you have directly sponsored yourself. And so that's almost $4,000. The gold ambassadors are making $10,000. on average, the senior gold is 19, all the way up, through the 400,000 mark. So there's definitely some huge income potential here. I think the average emerald hits emerald in about 15 months, and the average diamond hits diamond in about 20 months, but that's just the average, you guys. Some people have done it much shorter. At the end of this month, we'll be hearing from Deborah McCutcheon that took 6 years to hit diamond, and she's going to talk to us about her journey as well, and just how grateful and how much she's had to overcome during her journey as well. So it's just one of those averages. But once you hit that emerald, sapphire, and diamonds level, which is what we call our jewel levels within Plexus, you get that Lexus, you get to take part of our car program, you get an annual trip for 2 to Hawaii, and you get some extra profit sharing as well. So our paydays, like I said, are every single Friday for our business building bonuses. That's if your team is adding ambassadors. And then our main paychecks, where we get paid on everything else, is on the 15th of every month. So the action plan for getting started and having success within Plexus. Obviously, we've talked about consistency on the products a whole bunch, but you guys, that's the single biggest key to success. You probably will not have very much passion for this business if you're not consistent on your products and building belief in yourself on the products and feeling the effects of the products yourself. So definitely check in regularly with your sponsor about both the products and the business. Allow them an opportunity to coach you and to help you with your products and to get the best out of this. Learn the products and how they work. We talked about those resources as well, but one of the resources that I haven't really touched on as much is our Rank Up Roadmap. And this was something that I was instrumental in helping corporate create. It's in our back office under the training section, and you guys, it is an incredible, incredible tool. It has so many different resources from everything from, helping you figure out how to host a launch party, how to talk to people about Plexus, network marketing do's and don'ts, and best practices. It talks you through each and every stage of the compensation plan and helps you get to silver with actionable steps, and then helps you get to gold, senior gold, ruby. It is a great resource if you guys have not checked that out. So definitely try and check that out to get some really great coaching and training outside of our team page and outside of your sponsor. Your sponsor is going to be your one of your best allies in this, helping with three-way chats and everything like that, and it'll give you some great ideas on what to do with your sponsor in there as well. So getting your products paid for. I know a lot of you on this call are just getting started and you're thinking, okay, $100 a month, it would be really, really nice if I could get my products paid for. And literally all that takes is 3 ambassadors or 3 customers in your first month. And so definitely you're going to want to start talking to people, using our team events for that as well. And I want to talk through a little bit about how to use our team events to help you have success, especially when you're first starting out. These team events happen every single month, and so you can always count on them happening. The 7-day trial we just completed. So if you guys are not in that group, it's pinned to the top of Team Taylor. So just check that out. But you guys, every single month on the second week of the month, we hold a 7-day trial group. And the premise of that group is that you give out or sell 7-day trials to people in your network, your mom, your sister, your cousin, your friends, whoever, coworkers, whoever you want to have on this Plexus journey with you. Give them or sell them a 7-day trial and then add them to that group. That group is going to help them understand what the products are all about. It's going to walk them through the process. It's going to be a great support system during that first week when they're trying out the products. And at the end of it, it gives them lots of giveaways, and it's just very fun and interactive. What we've seen is that the majority of people that participate in the 7-day trial end up signing either as a customer or as an ambassador. So it's a great support system, a great intro into Plexus if people aren't ready to commit right away with the ambassador or the customer program. The Health and Happy Hour is every other Thursday. That group is also pinned to the top of Team Taylor, and that is a a great resource. If you guys have not been in that group, I really want you guys to go in, add yourself to that group, and check out. It's basically a bank of live testimonies, of video testimonies from our team. It's everybody on our team. We share every other Thursday, and we give live testimonies. We give lots of information on the products. It's very educational, non-threatening. It's a very, very good resource for you guys to help, number one, for yourself to understand what these products are all about, very educational for you, but then it also shows you real life examples of what these products have done in other people. So when you guys get off this, if you're new, I really encourage you to go in there and watch 3 of those testimonies and start thinking about who in your life could benefit from those testimonies, and who in your life could benefit from the products, and who you'd want to share that with and talk about. Feel free to add them into that page, tag them on those testimonies. It's a great resource to help you guys understand a little bit more about Plexus, but to also build your business as well. And your inner circle, like I was saying, is going to be your best bet. I know when I first started, I called up 3 of my closest friends, and I was so excited with the mental health issues that I was personally being helped with when I first started Plexus, that I called up and talked to my friends about it and just told them everything that I was seeing and what I was dealing with, and you know, got them started right away. I will tell you, the first 3 people I called didn't all sign up, but they now are all on my team here 4 years later. But my mom was one of those people, I don't know if she's on this call or not, but she was one of those people that dragged her feet, even though she was the first person I called about Plexus. So you just never know, but that is usually going to be your best bet at getting people just doing this with you. And it's so much fun to get, you know, to get your friends and family involved in this with you, and you're going to have more success when you've got an accountability partner to do this with at home too. So a lot of times what we always encourage everybody to do is, you know, you might be sitting here thinking, I don't know how to share this. I don't know how to talk about this. Let your sponsor help you. The people that have the most success in this, that I've personally brought into this business, they've just stuck me in a 3-way chat with their first couple prospects, and we've talked to them. I've explained the ins and outs of Plexus, how the products work, what's going to be best for them, given them product recommendations, and it's a really, really great way to just get started so that you can learn while you're starting to earn with Plexus as well. So sharing on Facebook, of course, is going to be one of the best ways to do it. But I want to encourage you guys to be very, very intentional with your sharing on Facebook. The best thing to do is to just use Facebook as kind of a journal and keep it as it is. If you're already posting about your kids and your family and everything like that, don't let Plexus take over. Pepper Plexus in there. It doesn't need to be a Plexus takeover on your social media accounts, but you guys just share about it like it's a part of your life, another aspect of your life, and share authentically about your journey. Journal it for people and let them see exactly what, you know, has been happening for you, and what you know, little aspects of your journey. Are you overcoming food cravings? Do you have more energy? Did you sleep well last night? Like, all those kinds of things are great to share. And you don't even have to mention Plexus as you're sharing. But you want to, I always, there's a little bullet point down there, and I always have to laugh at it. It says, don't be salesy and spam your friends. So I always look at this as, when you're walking through the mall, I always have to laugh at this example, but it's so true. When you're walking through the mall and you see that kiosk lady, in our mall, it's always a lady with a hair straightener, and I avoid her like the plague. I don't want to see her. I don't want her chasing me down the mall with that sample or the straightener that she's got in her hand, that kind of thing. It's the same thing with Facebook. You know, you don't want your friends to be scrolling the feed, and every single day they're like, oh, I gotta avoid Sarah, you know, she's selling that Plexus stuff again. Draw them in, attract them in, share about you. They want to hear about you. So, you know, inspire them, educate them about the products, educate them about what you're doing. But this isn't a sales call, you know, precisely. This is more about just sharing and attracting them in and including them on your Plexus journey. one of the best, ways to get started and make your first post, if you haven't, is to simply as a post just like this. You might want to screenshot this, but it's a post just like this. You're trying out this new product called Plexus. It's Help My Friend Sarah, or your upline. Enter your upline's information right there and tag them in it. Have more energy, lose weight, sleep better. Does anyone want to try it with me? It's a great first post, and it shares the experience that your upline or your friend has already had with Plexus, and it's a great way to get started. So as you start to get people joining you in this, and as you start to have some interest, I think it's so important that we coach our people through Plexus. And a lot of times it's so easy, when somebody says, okay, Sarah, tell me what Plexus is all about, and that first question, I want you guys asking them questions. Turn it around on them. You want to get to know what interested them about Plexus. Why are they reaching out to you? You also want to make sure that you're asking them lots of pointed questions to help them reach their health goals. So you want to find out as much as you possibly can about their goals, about what they're wanting out of this, what interested them about Plexus. And then before you recommend anything, a lot of times people say, well, just tell me about the products. Tell me about, what are the price of the products? What are the products all about? And I always tell everybody, I can't tell you that. I can tell you what we stand for. We're a gut health company, but I can't recommend to you any products until I know exactly what I need to recommend to you. So let me ask you a couple questions, if you don't mind, and then I'll be able to make a product recommendation and talk price to you. So it kind of turns it back around, because we have 15 products. You're not going to start anybody on 15 products. So you want to make sure that you're asking them about their medications, their health issues, their eating, their exercise, bowel movements. Those are all the very, very basic questions. Like I said, I like to throw in their goals, what they are wanting out of this. Sometimes people have an unrealistic timeline, so that I use that as an education tool to help them understand that, no, you're not going to lose 10 pounds in your first week. If you do, bravo to you. Every once in a while it happens, but that's not what our products are all about. We're a lifestyle solution. So it's, gives you opportunities to educate and to set expectations as well, and to help them understand that, we're not a diet, we're not a quick fix, we're a tool for a lifestyle change, and we're health products. I think that's a very common misconception, is the health product aspect. And then I always am bold, and I talk to them about committing for 90 days. I don't want them wasting their money or their time on these products if they're not ready to commit for 90 days. And I talk to them right then and there about how the products work from the inside out, and I explain to them about the detox and the die-off process, so that it's not a shock whenever it starts to happen. And follow-up is one of the biggest keys in this. You guys, once you have signed somebody up or started talking to somebody, you really want to make sure that you're following up with them. Following up, both before you actually get them signed up, because a lot of times it's timing that people, may not sign up with you right away. They have to research, they have to look into it, they have to make sure their budget aligns, they have to make sure that they're ready to jump in with it. Because I know I waited for 7 months myself before signing up when after Jamie first talked to me about Plexus. So I had to make sure it was right for me and the right timing for me, and I was mentally ready to start on something like this. And so you just want to follow up. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And showing and performing that follow-up and those check-ins and everything like that shows them how much you care about them. And it's kind of like an audition for you to become their Plexus coach. And once they've signed up, that doesn't stop the follow-up process. Then that's when you start to follow up about their products and their experience and how they're doing and everything. I always like to follow up with everybody when they have started on their Plexus journey with me at 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, 30 days. And then I try and ease up a little bit, once a week that first month, but then I ease up a little bit. And if they're not having any issues or anything like that, I'll dial it back, but I continue to follow up and make sure everything's going well for them and make sure that they're getting the results that they want. And if they're not, I help them, and usually it's just a simple product tweak or adding in a different product, subtracting a product, something as easy as that, helping with their eating habits or their water, that type of thing. So really it does boil down to helping them, to be their coach. And that's a big fun part about this. That follow-up, that's when you get a lot of those thumbs up letters and those excited letters of how much that, everybody has been helped by you sharing Plexus with them and that kind of thing. So this is kind of the end for tonight, but I want to encourage you guys to really get plugged in. We've got a lot of great events, great training opportunities. We're having a couple different opportunities this month. This Thursday is a happy hour. We're definitely having a happy hour this Thursday, and we've got some great testimonies lined up for that. So if you have any potentials or any friends that you've been talking to, use that happy hour group to your advantage. We also have Cyber Monday coming up, and also Small Business Saturday. Couldn't remember the name of that for a second. Small Business Saturday coming up after Thanksgiving as well. So we're going to have some great events for that. But you guys just keep your eyes on the team page. It is a great reference point. Our team is so full of just success and help and everything. And I want to just encourage you guys that, we love you guys, and we are here to just make sure that you guys have the best experience on these products and the best experience that you can possibly have with Plexus. So if you ever have any questions or need some help or anything like that, we are here for you. So I want to open it up to see, let's see, if you guys have any questions at all. Feel free. Yeah, Tamsin, I just saw that that you said the breast track kit was featured on the Doctor Show. It definitely was. And we've been on actually lots and lots of news shows lately. Lots of TV stations have done biographies on ambassadors from the opportunity perspective, and then lots and lots of shows have done lots of spots on our products as well. So it's really neat. But does anybody have any questions at all? You can feel free to unmute yourself or put something in the Zoom chat, and I am happy to answer any questions you guys have on any topic. Okay, guys. I think that's all we've got tonight, unless somebody does have any questions at all. Always feel free to private message me and ask me as well. But I'm just so excited for you guys. You guys are in the right spot. This is a great company, and I haven't regretted being with it for a second. Just health and happiness and just helping others feel better about themselves and empowering other women. I know we have lots of men on this as well, but just empowering other women has been just such a blessing for all of us. And you've really joined a family when you've joined this team. So I appreciate everybody taking the time out tonight to get on the call, and I can't wait to see where this takes all of you guys. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see the next couple years for you. All right, good night, guys.